Hi and welcome to another video in my series of one video per day in a week. I was driving home from work and I was thinking, what should I do with today's video? And I think a good topic will be why I am not on Facebook, and perhaps I should call the video one simple reason why you shouldn't be on Facebook. Or why I left Facebook. I don't know, I'll figure that out later. Well, there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't be using Facebook, and you probably heard about the privacy problems they have had and how they treat your data, and how, well, if you're not paying for something, then you are the product. So all of those could be valid reasons for not using Facebook. There are a few reasons that speaks to why you should be using Facebook. So there's a few groups I can't access anymore, like our homeowners association, like our local trail builders out on our mountain bike track. I don't know when they're going to be riding because I can't see that. I'm not. That's not an open group. Also something about security in our local neighborhood. I don't have access to that anymore. Definitely there are some downsides, and people sort of expect that you're there as well. But there's really just one reason why you shouldn't be using it. Back in 2014, Facebook conducted a test. I think it was 500,000 or 1 million users. They wanted to see how they acted if they got different types of news in their feed on Facebook. So some of the users got happy news, got good news, and a lot of them also got depressing news. So they wanted to see what happens, and as it turns out, people who got good news or happy news, they were using Facebook a lot more, and they were checking their feeds more often. And people who got something negative and got in a bad mood and got depressed, they really didn't use Facebook that much. And that for me is simply just a deal breaker. If you have known anyone who suffers from depression, I mean, more than just being a bad mood, do you really want Facebook to be playing with your mind? You know, to drive you deeper down into that black hole, maybe so far down you can't get out of it again. There are some words we shouldn't use on YouTube anymore, because then the video gets sort of hidden. So, but what if you're feeling pretty much all the way down there already, and then Facebook decides to see, hey, let's see if this random user, what happens if he or she gets a lot of depressing news, will that basically just be what pushes you over the cliff to decide not to stay in this realm anymore? Yeah. So I closed my account at least 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm sorry, I won't be going back to it. I think it speaks to a lot about their mentality, how they view their user base. This is pretty much by my idea, but I think if you are more worth to Facebook being dead, they would be quite happy to help you on the way. But I don't think a dead user would be good for Facebook. No ad views, no one to click on the ads and see all the commercials they are getting paid for. But so I usually, when I complain about something, I like to offer up a solution instead of just complaining. Instead of a Facebook, how about a group book? So it's about us and not about the individual, we instead of me. The community aspects of Facebook certainly has a value, and I think that's really the only reason I would be using it. And I would like to be on a site or a service that would perhaps focus on the community part, so where you sort of eradicated all the self-promotion and your personal, crap. So that, I think that would be a lot better for a site and for humanity as a whole. So yeah, and that's the video for today. So see you again tomorrow.